So we are in Texas.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Hey friends, what is up? Just a quick check-in. We made it through all of Washington and all of Oregon just fine. Now we are in like the top half of California. So we left at 4 p.m. Washington time yesterday. It is now 7:33 a.m. the next day. I drove until about 4:30, so I drove for about 12 and a half hours, and then I took a power nap, an hour and a half power nap, and then drove for another hour, and we stopped at a different rest stop because we needed to get all organized and everything. But we've been playing the ABC game.
And now we're gonna play the license plate one?
No, we have to finish the ABC one first.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna finish the ABC one, which is pretty much you start with the letter A and then you find a word like on a sign or on a vehicle or whatever that starts with that letter before moving on to the next one, and the first person to get to the letter Z wins the whole game. So
for the license plate game, we can't do if we see a California license plate, it doesn't count because we're in California.
Yeah, so we're just doing things to keep ourselves entertained. We still have about 2,000 miles to go. Yeah, it's gonna be a long time. So we'll just keep checking in periodically, and Kylar's in charge of the camera, so any B-roll footage you see, it was done by her. So yeah, you have anything to add?
I'm tired.
Yeah, we're both tired, but it's okay. We're still going strong, and at the end of this road we'll be living in Texas, so it'll be fun. All right, we will check back in later.
Feliz Navidad.
I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling, I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. back a year ago.
We are in Texas. We actually lost the camera for a little bit in between all the moves, and pretty much the last like 12 hours of our trip we didn't film anything. We kind of just, Kylar slept and I just wanted to get here. So we had left Monday night at 4 p.m. Washington time, and then we arrived here at 7 a.m. on Thursday Texas time, so it would have been 5 o'clock Washington time. So it took me about 2.5 days to drive down, which I'm pretty proud of myself because one, we were in a moving truck, something I'm unfamiliar with, but also like Kylar was a trooper and we made it safely. So, and also I couldn't have asked for a better like trip. The weather was fine aside from in Washington where it snowed on the pass where we were driving through, and then really dense fog in Oregon. But other than that, in the, well, I guess there was one part where there was really high winds, but we made it through. So we've been here for a week now because it is Thursday the following week. Yeah, Thursday. So we've been here for a week. The first couple days we couldn't unload the truck yet because I needed to prepare the bedroom that we're in, and then from there I kind of just threw everything into the room. I'll show you the state of the room. I still need to get a bed frame because the majority of this pile that's behind you right now and what I'm looking at is gonna be under the bed, but I'll quickly show you guys what we have. And then today's my only day to get this all kind of in order, just because I start my new job tomorrow. Kylar had her first day of school yesterday, first day at her new school yesterday. She had a great time. She made lots of friends already, which is good. I know she was really nervous about that. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly show you the room and then we're gonna get to fixing it all up. Okay, so from our doorway we've got our nightstand, the bed, Kylar's desk, Kylar's bookshelf, my bigger bookshelf, then there's my desk, a bookshelf, and then my coffee shelf. So there's a blue chair here, and then there's also a blue chair like right there in the bookshelves. I just gotta tackle all of this. It's not as bad as it looks. Most of it is like, a majority of it is blankets. Let's see. And then in the closet here, I was just making sure there wasn't anything private. So we've got like our jackets and sweatshirts, our dresser that has like socks, Kylar's underwear, and then my underwear because it's like a 3 cube. And then we've got my shirts here, and then Kylar's shirts on the bottom, Kylar's shoe rack, and then my shoe rack, and then behind these boxes is our laundry basket. And then in these bins, I think it's like extra shower stuff, girl hygiene stuff. That one might be empty. And then that one has like candles and stuff. That one I believe has hats, Kylar's baseball stuff. And I don't remember what's in those two. I'll have to look. But I'm thinking that a 9 cube shelf will fit right here. Because right now it fits 4, but if I put a shelf there, it's not gonna work. So if I get another like white 9 cube shelf thing and then kind of bolt it to the wall, that'll give me more storage space because there's like this giant gap right here that's not being utilized and I need to. But I also think that a 6 cube shelf will fit there. And so while it fits 4 now and it'll only give me like 2 extra spaces, I'm still utilizing all that space. So I think that's what I'm going to do there to get more storage. And then I'm going to get that 18-inch bed frame to have more storage as well. And then on the door of our closet, we just have this. It's supposed to be for shoes, but I'm using it for everything else that we reach for. And then this is kind of like has our purses. I hang up our towels, and then this is our doorway. So, and then our ceiling is massive. Like, everything is so tall. But yeah, and then the coffee shelf came together pretty well, because so like our old bedroom, we weren't able to fit the coffee shelf or the 2 chairs, and it was really cramped. I don't know if you could tell, but most of this is going to be floor space, so we're going to have plenty of floor space. I managed to fit quite a bit on the coffee shelf. So yeah, just gonna keep getting organized, keep trucking along, but I love how it's going. This wall is mostly empty because I'm trying to find all of our other Hello Kitty posters, because this is pretty much what Kylar wanted on that wall. And then this is gonna be, of course, my wall where it's got like my writing stuff and things like that. So yeah, I'm excited and we're happy to be here. It's really good to be with family. Like, I'm just happy to be with my family and my parents and my siblings and stuff. And I know Kylar's super happy and my family's really happy that we're finally down here. So yeah, but again, I have only today to kind of get some semblance of organization and whatever with all of this. So I guess let's get to it. Okay, I'm slowly making progress. You can see my floor. I pretty much just moved everything to the bed. So like, we have jackets and stuff that I need to put away, except for this blue thing that I have to hang up. All the blankets are over there. And then just random bins. I think what I need to do, because I pretty much just shoved things in these drawers. I did start kind of organizing the top of my desk. I think I'm going to move my Harry Potter books to the top of this shelf, because again, when we have a bed frame, Kylar's LPS toys and accessories and everything will just slide easily under there. You could see the other blue chair, because there was one right here. The other one's there. That is going to be pulled out just a little bit so it's not pushed up against the bookshelves. We did pretty much organize the bookshelves how we wanted to already, just because I knew that'd be, if I didn't, then I wouldn't know what else I could place on the bookshelves. I have my tiny cute little mini books. I don't know where I'm gonna put those yet, but let's see. I'm just gonna let me finish clearing this out, and I'm gonna show you what we've done with the bookshelves. Okay, so this one right here is all my books. I will say every single shelf is doubled up on both Kylar's shelf and my shelf. Well, actually, I don't think the top shelf is doubled up on mine. Not yet, anyways. So I've got all of my Sarah J. Maas books. I have my, like, fancier old style books at the top. And then that's where pretty much goes from there. I kind of color coordinated all my books. From, like, reds all the way down to, like, purples. I think more purples are in the back there. And then kind of like how I had it at our duplex, on that giant shelf. So simple. And then with Kylar's, I tried to group by series. She actually just bought a few more books yesterday. We stopped at Half Price Books. So this little corner is pretty much done. Aside from me wanting to switch these out for the Harry Potter books, I'll probably slide this section this way and then the Harry Potter books there. And then this blue chair will just sit kind of like this. Let me back up so you could see the whole effect. It'll probably be scooted this way a little bit more actually once I get, there we go. So that's just our little reading corner. I did it this way because I have my 3 drawers full of yarn, and then she has her 3 drawers. That way all of the chairs aren't touching, if that makes sense. So she's got her computer chair, I've got mine, and then even this blue chair is gonna stay over here. That bookshelf over there is all research books slash writing craft books, anything I need, or not necessarily need, but like things that I wanted to look into and just to have for my writing career. And also some of these like the fantasies and the myths and legends and things like that, and even like the dream one and the symbols one, and then all of these ones right here are more research based things I want to look up so that I'm a little more factual. Even though it is a fantasy series that I'm working on, I want some of it to be realistic, if that makes any sense. So, and then this fan and this table are only going to be here temporarily. I do plan on putting a fan up in that corner and then another one up in this corner, just because the central, so we've got central heating and cooling, right? So it goes there, but because of how high the ceiling is, this fan's not cutting it. But also the way the sun hits this room gets so hot so easily, hence why we have an extra fan. But I think I'm gonna put at least one up here, hang it up, and then see if that works. If that is doing some of it, but I need a little bit more, then again I'll put one in that other corner. That way we have 2 forms just blowing down. So yeah, and then once that's gone, there's gonna be a little gap obviously because of the bookshelf like this. There's a couple more boxes there that have things that I need to either put under the bed or sort into these drawers or that 3-tiered thing. But this basket is gonna be next to this blue chair right there eventually. But yeah, so again, while we fit so much into this room, we still have plenty of space, which makes me happy, and I know it makes Kylar happy too. And it just feels airier with how tall the ceilings are and everything. So just wanted to hop on, give a quick update. I did make myself some iced tea, I mean not iced tea, iced coffee in this cup that my mom had got me. It's just Harry Potter, of course, and I have my frog one here. So, but yeah, I will check in when I have more of an update again. Okay, a quick update on our finished room. So I'm standing in the doorway right now. So this is our little doorway area. We've got some of our pictures, and then when you back up, our closet is there, and I'll show you that last. So walking out of the doorway, like walking into our room, this is what you see. Hi Kylar. Hi Kylar. So we have our little nightstand. I just have my printer, a bin full of cords and stuff, and extra batteries. So this is pretty much just our whatever shelf for now. Nothing's like super organized. Like, I'm not going to show you any of the drawers just because they're not extremely organized, but everything is put away. That was my main goal. So again, here's our bed. I have it up on a 14-inch frame, but it is stuffed to the max underneath, but that was the whole point why I wanted it to be so high. So we have the tapestry, some decorations, and then we've got Kylar's little area. We've got her desk. She has some drawers underneath, her little shelf over here, and then we have my shelf one of my blue chairs, which I just didn't want to get rid of, and then my desk area, and then we've got my writing craft books and like filing systems and things like that, and then my blanket basket, the fan, because it gets really hot in here. Even with the AC, it's just because of the window placement and the sun. And we've got my board, another blue chair, and then we have my coffee shelf. So we were able to fit it in here without it feeling super crowded. I just have a coat hanging rack on the front of the door right here for our purses, and then our towels. And then when you open up our closet, this is what you see. I have this shoe organizer that has a lot of our hygiene items. And then the closet, nothing too fancy. Right now we've just got like our stuffed animals that used to be on the bed, but we just decided not to have them on the bed. We have our sweatshirts, which I'm gonna go through because again, we are now in the south where it's hot almost all year long. So we don't need most of these anymore, except I have been using my sweatshirts still inside. I do get cold. So it's not like super organized like I said. So we have my shoe rack here, our laundry basket, and then behind the laundry basket are a couple suitcases, our towels, and then this is all of our underclothes, because this is full of jammies, pants, and shorts, because Kylar and I both share both of these. And then we just have Kylar's stuff on this side of the mirror, and then my stuff on that side. Up there we have some Christmas gifts, and then more storage bins full of random stuff. The top rack is my shirts, the bottom rack is Kylar's, and then she's got her shoe rack. So yeah, pretty happy with it. Kylar and I love being in here. Again, while it doesn't look like much, we still, like, it doesn't feel too crowded. Like, I can walk around and it's fine. So